Well, once again, the government are coming out with very, very tough words. Mind you, we have heard them before, but they realise that the issue of the small boats in particular and the impact it's now having on communities all over this country is racing up to very near the top of the political agenda. And it matters particularly with those voters that crossed over and voted Conservative for the first time in their lives in 2019. So tomorrow it'll be a sort of double act between Rishi Sunak and Suella Braverman, the Home Secretary. Their message will be, if you come to this country illegally, you will not be allowed to stay, you will never get refugee status or citizenship, and once we've deported you, you'll be banned for life. Now, on the face of it, I, of all people, should be welcoming this, because I was saying back in the spring of 2020 that unless we say and do those things very much as Tony Abbott did when he was Prime Minister of Australia to stop the flow there, unless we do these things, the problem will get significantly worse. Well, I wasn't wrong in my predictions, but I see huge problems here. Whatever happens in terms of passing this legislation, we are still signed up to a series of agreements with the United Nations, some of them going back to 1951, when the world was a very different place indeed. But the real biggie is our old friend, the European Court of Human Rights, there to enforce the European Convention on Human Rights. And that makes deporting people for a whole list of reasons very, very difficult. Now, the government will argue that they will amend or change the Human Rights Act. They'll make it more difficult for people to put down legal challenges. But they'll have to get all this past the British judiciary. And I think, all the while we're part of the ECHR, I believe none of this will work. That's my view. I haven't been wrong about this crisis so far. I will be one day, but I don't think just yet. But give me your view. Will this work?